Figuring out the right budget for marketing and advertising is a mission-critical decision for law firms. Yet most lawyers, principals, partners go about it all wrong. Here's what I mean by this. I've had so many conversations to partners and principals about this, and when I ask them, what is your budget and how did you come up with it? Typically I hear answers like, well, I'm shopping around and I'm looking for what it is that marketing companies are charging, and I'm looking for recommendations how much money we should be spending on advertising. It's the wrong approach. And the reason why it's such a mission-critical decision and must be made correctly is you're not spending money, you're investing money into growing your law firm. You're investing money into attracting new clients to your law firm. It's incredibly important. So instead of thinking about the budget as how much money we can afford to spend or how much money marketing companies are asking us for, you should start thinking about it. What is the revenue goal that I want to achieve in, let's say, the next 12 months? Let's say that you currently are generating $1.4 million in revenue, and in the next year, in the next 12 months, you're looking to increase that by $1 million. All right. How many clients do you need to get in order to grow revenue by $1 million? Let's say your average client value that they're going to spend with you in year one is $5,000. So to get another $1 million in revenue, you will need 200 clients. All right, so each client is worth $5,000. You need 200 clients. How many leads do you need to get in order to get 200 clients? Let's say that 1 out of 4 leads that you talk to, you get a client. So now you need 800 leads to get $1 million in revenue. How much money do you need to invest in order to get those 800 leads? This is the conversation that you should be having with your marketing company. They should be helping you figure out the blended rate for a lead. Here's what I mean when I say blended rate. It should be a blend between what it is that they're charging you for services and what it is that you would be spending on advertising on the main platform for advertising for lawyers, which is Google. If this business is worth, and now I'm going to start using some examples, some real life examples. If this business is worth $1 million to you, I've seen lawyers allocate anywhere between high performance law firms, those that are really focused on growth, allocate 15, 12, 18, 20% of future revenue toward that client acquisition. Why they're thinking as a percentage? Because it's the right way to think about it. You need to think about your budget for client attraction and acquisition as a percentage of future revenue. So if you are aiming to get $1 million in new revenue, you should be thinking as what percentage should we be investing into getting that $1 million in revenue? 15%, 18%, 20% typically are good numbers depending on where you're starting out from. Let me give you an example. Morgan & Morgan, the nation's largest personal injury law firm, something like 750 attorneys the last time I checked. Their billings are $1 billion a year. They're so well known, you would think that their marketing and advertising budget would probably be really small because of how much brand awareness there is for Morgan & Morgan. Their website is for the people if you want to check it out. I listened to an interview with John Morgan recently. This is 2022. And he said that we're investing $160 million into client attraction, meaning marketing and advertising. So they're spending 16% of their future revenue, the entire revenue, in order to get that revenue. Imagine that. For most law firms, that's like an unfathomable number, but you really need to start thinking about it that way. And by the way, there is a caveat. If all you're looking to grow by is $100,000, allocating 16% of it would be a drop in the bucket. So you cannot think about it that way. If you're looking to grow by a really small amount, you will have to invest disproportionately more into acquiring that additional $100,000 in revenue. But if you're looking for substantial growth, $400, $500, $1 million, you can start thinking about it as like 15 to 20, 25%. Here's where law firms fail. They think about investment into growth as, we'll put in 5%, 7%, and it should work. It will not work. Here's why. Your competition will outspend you. Those law firms, those principals that understand how much it takes to get that money will outspend you by a factor of 3. That's right. Instead of investing 5, 7%, they'll invest 15, 20%. And they will get that business, and you won't. So would you be saving money by investing less into acquiring clients, or would you be actually losing money? The real answer is that you would be losing money. So you have to think about your budget for client attraction incredibly strategically based on your growth objectives based on what your competition is doing, and make sure that you hire a high-performance marketing team that can actually deliver the results and give you the forecast and show you how they will help you get that additional $500,000 in revenue, $1 million in revenue. By the way, down below, we've created a checklist how to pick a high-performance marketing team for your law firm. Download it, use it in every interview that you're going to conduct with marketing companies if you're in the market for a new marketing company, and make sure that you pick the best marketing company so that they give you the highest probability of achieving the results that you're after.